Yes. So now we're not in a Tesla.
No, precisely. Precisely. All right,
we're in the Tesla of the air.
Yeah. Clear prop.
Sound-wise up to now.
Right, exactly. It's just it is now. There we go. So now we're here, and you can probably hear ourselves shout.
Yeah.
And we're just being a glider. And so we got the engine to use the engine to get ourselves up here, and now we're just soaring.
Yeah.
And welcome to the world, right? This is a very high performance glider. Its best glide ratio is 50 to 1. So 1 kilometre of height, we're about 2 kilometres up now. So we've got about 100 kilometres of range if we chose to just soar about. At this speed.
You're kidding, we could travel 100 kilometres.
Yep. Wow. Yep. And if you go faster, then you go down faster.
Right.
So the best flying speed, which is about 55 knots, we're just moseying around watching the world go by.
Wow.
And it's a very stable little platform. And it's quiet enough to have a conversation like this.
Yeah.
So in this mode, I've got a speaker and a microphone boom if I actually want to talk to people on the radio. And that's it.
Very peaceful,
isn't it?
And very stable. I mean, incredibly stable.
Yes, and especially above the clouds here, above the convection. I'll stay away from the clouds, not because they're bad, but because they're bumpy.
You do get bumpy,
and I'm just trying to give you a nice smooth ride. As a glider pilot, you're actually going for the bumps.
You're desperate to get
right, because you're going for the lift, and the lift is a function of the air being turbulent and the air actually rising. So
I'm very extraordinarily grateful. I mean, I'm grateful for two things. One, that above the airfield we had this amazingly clear patch with clouds all around.
Yes.
So we had a smooth ride. I'm very grateful.
And this won't be a hugely bumpy day. I mean, you've got a few bumps on the way up. On a hot day, the bumps are like riding a bad horse. Exactly. It's really quite brutal on a really strong day. As you see on the wings, it's all it's incredibly stable. Now, I'm not actually flying at the moment. I've trimmed it up. I'm not touching anything. Just no hands. Because it's all just tuned up. So it's all just trimmed out and it's happily flying along. And in fact, let me turn around so you can get a view of the beach looking along the wing, because that's a nice thing to do. So I'll just turn this around to the left. There you go. There's the beach. So it's a beautiful part of the world. It's just lovely. Yeah, go around that way. We'll be able to see the township of Meningie as we go around this way.
The huge urban sprawl of Meningie.
Yeah, all 1,200 people. There it is on the lake. Lake Albert. It's a thing of beauty, This is a very meditative way to fly aircraft.
Yeah.
You get the sense, and with an engine off, when you're landing, you also have to get the landing right the first time.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to say that like it's a problem. It's not. It means, and in a busy life, I found this to be my closest thing to meditation.
Right.
Because in a positive way, when you're landing one of these, your life depends on getting it right.
Yes.
And it's
so
not
the focus
hard,
is very,
but the focus is very freeing.
I do understand
right?
that. Yeah.
It is awesomely freeing. So it's very nice, and it'll fly around all day at this little low speed. Its maximum speed is about twice as fast as this, and it's just noisier, and the descent angle is steeper.
Right. So grateful not to necessarily experience that.
No, which is fine, right? But that's all it is.
what you're looking at, viewers, is a chicken passenger in an incredible plane being flown by a very professional pilot. Yep. He's very kind. And I think I want to underline that. It's extremely important.
Yeah, it's a glorious thing to do. Oops, and there we go. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
And we're down. There we go. Now we're just down to the bumpy world again.